If you are saying that you don't have enough time, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough resources, then work with what you have and start building from there. No matter what it is that you want in life, you can transform your life starting today. You have to start transforming by making the decision first. I know most of you guys are on a transformation journey. That's why you're here. That's why you're listening. That's what we are doing here. And I want to get a lot more deeper into the transformation journey itself with you guys. I will be doing a little series of transformation videos before summer so that we can all share the journey. I'm right there on that journey with you guys, and I will be documenting a big part of that I will be releasing later on. Step number 1, make the decision you want to transform. Really, to transform your life, you have to make that first step of choosing to transform your life, of deciding. It is a decision to change your life. In whatever way you want to transform your life, you have to make that decision first. So what I want you guys to do today is decide that right here, right now, today, you are choosing to live a different life. From today, you decide that you will be starting your new life. When I feel like I need a fresh start, I need to do something else, I need to pivot, I need to change my strategy in life. That's what I do. I simply look in the mirror and say out loud, I choose to start my new life today. I choose to start my transformation journey today. But you have to be very mindful about what you say, because it will start playing in your subconscious mind constantly throughout the day. Every time you look in the mirror, you will be reminded of the moment you started your day and said that you will be choosing to start a new life today. If you say that I am choosing to attract my dream partner today, then you might attract them, but you might not be ready for them because you are not under the right circumstances to be together with that person ultimately, even if they are your life partner. You have to be very careful on what the exact words are that you're going to say. Now that you have decided that you want to start your new life, what is the next step? What are you going to do? How are you going to achieve it? We are going to simply become aware. And by doing that, you open up the gates for transformation to happen. You might not want to change all aspects of your life at once, and that is completely fine, because we are not here to deconstruct your whole life. If that's what you want to do, then you can, of course. But if there's only some specific things you want to do, for example, you want to change the way you look, you want to change where you live, you want to travel, you want to move locations, you want to get your license, you want to start reading books, you want to be more aware of the things that are going on around you, you want to be more into politics, you want to be more into economics, whatever it is, you can start that transformation today by simply becoming aware of the things that you want to transform. Examine your life. You look at all the parts in your life and see if they are benefiting you, if they are fulfilling you, if they are truly the things that you want to do in life. What I do is I very brutally and honestly with myself write down what is my current situation in different aspects of my life. My mental, my physical, academical, whatever it is. So by deconstructing your life into these categories and looking at if you are on the right path to achieve the things you want to achieve, or if you maybe haven't been putting in some of that work that needs to be put in for you to achieve those things, then you can kind of audit your own life. Congratulations, you have now become aware of your own life. When we talk about transformation and becoming aware, we have to talk about everything that is holding us back from moving into this new chapter. Because between the old and the new, there is this bridge that you have to cross. This is the bridge of transformation. If you want to transform your life, you have to cross that bridge. You have to leave behind what's on this side of the bridge to get across to the other side. So the next step for us is to release anything that is no longer serving us. And the month of March is a great time to start that transformation, because winter has just ended, but we're not yet ready for spring. So we're kind of in this month that is as the bridge for our transformation, that acts as if it was the bridge for our transformation. In spring, we will be blooming, we will be coming out of our cocoons like butterflies. But right now, we have been in our cocoons for the whole duration of the winter time. So it is great for us to start shedding those cocoons, shedding those layers, shedding those things that have held us back. If you want to transform a specific area of your life, all you have to do is let go of everything that is no longer serving you. If you want to be your best self, then you have to let go of what no longer serves you, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, even if you don't want to really let go, but you want to be on that other side of the bridge, then that other side of the bridge for you is waiting for you to cross the bridge. It is already there. The new life that you want is already there for you, because you can see it in your mind. And if you can see it and imagine it, then it can be real for you. All you have to do is take the steps to get there. All you have to do is release those things, whatever it is for you. Release those fears, release that job that you're working out and find something new. Release that relationship that is no longer serving and nurturing your soul. If you feel like you're stuck somewhere in life and you examine the things around you and you see that some people in your life do not serve you anymore, then let them go. It's time. It's time to be your best self. I went out one weekend and I don't think the hot girl summer thing is for me, guys. I'm sorry. I just cannot spend time in a bar full of people. It was just too much, you know? And I realized that I also have to let go of that. And that was a great period in my life when I did go out to bars or whatever places. That is something I now have to release in order for me to step into that next chapter. I will definitely vlog and give you some tips on like what to do if you don't want to go out but you still want to socialize and like kind of find things to do, because I've always struggled with this myself as well, on how to find things to do if you don't want to go out. So we will be doing that. But yeah, I also had to shed. I had to shed that part of myself that went out with friends and danced and enjoyed the music, and it was fun. But once I did that in a state where I'm in the transformation right now, it wasn't serving me anymore. I didn't feel fulfilled. I felt drained. And I was there for like 30 minutes or so with my friends and we just left. No matter what the ticket costs, no matter what the whatever things cost, you know, you still have the freedom to leave. So if you really feel like it's not for you, then it's okay to leave those situations. It's okay to leave that party early. It's okay to leave that relationship if it's no longer serving you or fulfilling your needs, or if you're not fulfilling each other's needs, or if it's toxic. It's okay to try to find a different job if you are feeling like you want more fulfillment, if you want more of whatever it is, or if you want to completely change your career, that's okay too. Right now is the time to do it. Right now is the time to release everything that no longer serves us, because this summer we're going to be our best, baddest, and most elevated selves. We are not doing old patterns anymore. We are completely changing our lives. If you are in the midst of that transformation, you have decided you want to transform, you have become aware of the areas you want to transform in, you have kind of seeked out the things that you would like to release in your life, what's next? All you have to do is follow the steps. All you have to do is take that first leap, because what goes on in your mind will stay in your mind if you don't act on it. Life rewards us after actions, because our thoughts become our reality, but our actions shape our reality. If you're constantly thinking that you want to be somewhere in life, but you're not taking the action towards it, then it won't become your reality. You can't just imagine things into reality, right? You still have to put in the work as well. And that's what's great about this transformation period of March. You can put in the work before all the springtime and summertime activities begin. March is the best month for reflection within ourselves. It's the best month to just sit with your thoughts, sit with your feelings, sit with your emotions, journal them down, write them down. Recently, I've been having trouble coming home late at night and just feeling so alone, right? That's something that I want to work on, is not feeling alone, because I know that I'm not alone and I've been triggered into kind of feeling alone. So what I do, if I notice a pattern in my life that I no longer want to continue, is I change it. I change my way of acting upon it. We all have emotions, feelings throughout the day. We can choose to act upon them, or we can choose to act differently than before and change the narrative for ourselves. What I usually do is kind of find a substitution activity for myself. Watch something, read something, listen to a podcast, kind of do something, Sometimes even working out is a distracting thing for me. It can also be toxic if you do it in situations where your body actually just wants you to listen to it, I write down the trigger, I write down the behavior that I want to do and the result that I'm expecting to get from it. And then I simply substitute the action that I take. If normally I would find a show or movie or podcast or book or whatever thing to kind of give me that outside input, then instead I sit and I journal out my feelings. I literally write, I know I'm feeling lonely, but that doesn't mean I'm alone. Why not take advantage of this last month that is kind of the bridge between two worlds and sit with those feelings and journal them out and get them out of your body in a way that's healthy for you, in a way that's nurturing for you, in a way that's validating your own feelings and being emotionally there for yourself, in order for you to not feel those feelings anymore. In my example, let's say if I do this enough times, my brain will associate the path home of being in this nurturing and comforting environment, and I will instead get excited to go home instead of feeling lonely to go home. So that is the difference that will happen in your brain if you start to kind of rewire your thoughts. Right now is the best time to do that. So I encourage you to just buy a journal and write out your feelings and do a life audit and see what needs to be changed. And then take these necessary steps to change it. Start preparing yourself to shift, to cross the bridge onto the other side. If you want to transform your life, simply start by making that decision that you want to transform, becoming aware of what it is exactly that you want to transform. Start letting go of those old patterns and habits and behaviors that are no longer serving you, and start preparing yourself mentally for the future and for what the best version of yourself will be doing. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to check out my other social media channels. They're all linked below. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, whatever it is that you want to do. And I hope you have the best rest of your week. Love you so much. Thank you for listening.